Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Auntie Aduni, in case you are just getting to see my face, and this is Travel with Auntie Aduni. Remember, I promised to be dropping some traveling tips on this channel, and this is a very important tip that you should not take for granted, especially if you have to go around with currency from one country to the other. This information has cost a lot of people a huge sum of money that will be seized at the airports. Currency declaration. Currency declaration is very, very important. It's important because of money laundering. It's important because they want to be sure your money is clean. So there is no cause for alarm if you know your money is clean. Let me tell you an experience I had some times ago. Before then, let me really read this news to you. The Lagos woman remanded for false foreign currency declaration. A federal high court in Lagos on Wednesday remanded Ifunanya Phil Olumba in the Kirikiri Correctional Center over allegations of falsely declaring and failing to declare foreign currency totaling $14,000, £1,000, and $440 at the Muritala Mohammed International Airport. This is the third of this news I'm reading this month. So I said, oh, come off it. I have experienced this kind of a thing before. You see, when you are traveling, honesty is very key, especially from country to country. I remember years ago when I was going on one of my business trips, and a friend gave me some amount of money to take to help her to buy some goods and also give our cargo guy some money. And I had my own money with me, don't forget. So everything totally was about 20,000 plus, almost $30,000. There is this booklet you will be given in Muritala when you are traveling. That booklet, especially when you are coming to you. No, I think when you are traveling to anywhere, that paper that you'll be giving, under it, there is a place you have to declare the amount you are traveling with. If you lie and they find out you have more than that, you're going to be in soup. So on that particular day, I had about close to $30,000. That's my money and my friend's money. So I got to airport, Muritala. Probably because I am who I am, I don't know how to lie. So I wrote how much I had with me. I didn't bother that they might ask me questions. Or maybe it was not because it was the era of this money laundering issue wasn't that rampant then, and this 419 thing was not that bad. Okay? Yahoo, whatever. It was happening, but I don't think it was this bad then. So I declared the total amount I had with me. So the custom officer asked me, and I told them, he said, what do I want to go and use it for? I explained to them. They collected my passport and they checked my passport. On my passport, they saw that I'm a frequent traveler. And they asked me, how are you going to use all this money to buy all the goods? I say, it's not for me alone. I am helping my friend to buy too, and this is my own amount. The other amount is for my friend. Then I did not even know they arrest people for it. That if I had lied, I would have been in trouble. As if that was not enough, the custom officer, as usual, just say, okay, madam, safe trip, buy good things, and come and give us some when you come back. I said, no problem. And they said, okay, as usual, give us something before you go. I was able to give them something, and they said, okay, and I left. As if that was not enough, I got to New York on that day. I won't forget that day in my life. You see, this is my high. I don't see, especially in traveling experience, traveling, friendship, so many things. But as it comes, I'll be sharing it. So I got to New York, and the immigration officer asked me how much I had. I told him. He said, what do I want to use it for? I explained. He said, okay. He passed me, only for me to be stopped on the way out, and they called me aside again. After I took my box, they checked all my box as if they were looking for something. I was like, what's going on? They began to check my box. They checked all my boxes. I had 3 boxes, 2 for goods, then 1 for 2 for checking, usual 23 kg, and the last one, which is a 10 kg for carry on. So they check all my boxes, pressing everywhere, checking everywhere. In fact, I think one of those boxes was even damaged in the process because I don't know what they were looking for. So they asked me for how much I had. I told them the same amount I told the others. They said, okay, I should step aside. I step aside. They asked me to bring all the money out. And you know what? Right there and then, they started counting this money one by one. They counted this money one by one. And of course, they saw how much was there. It was the amount I mentioned. They gave me my money. They asked where I was going to buy stuffs. Where are the shops I go? I don't carry card. Oh, I still have my cards. I carry shop cards around then. You know, the shops I will go, I'm always having their card in my purse. So I brought out all the cards of the shop. They saw all the shop. And they asked me, how much stuffs are you buying? I say, this is the amount I'm spending here in America. And when I get to Turkey, I'm going to spend the rest. They said, okay, you will still go to Turkey? I said, yes. They checked my passport. They saw that I'm a frequent visitor to Turkey. Now, imagine if I did not declare, if I lied. You see what happened to this lady? She was thrown into Kirikiri. You know what? She's not going only to pay for Kirikiri into prison. That money, she's not getting that money back. The money becomes government money. It's going to be forfeited to the government. So if you want to travel, if you know you are going to carry huge amount, it is better transferred. If you know that money cannot be explained, I'm not trying to encourage bad thing here, but you know there are times you may have more than enough money, and you know what? There are some places that, like America, you carry huge money, then catch you. They go ask you where are you carrying that money from? What do you want to use it for? And it can land you in problem, because I think on the card it is maximum of $10,000. If it's going to be more than $10,000, you have to write it in that card. They will ask, do you have more than $10,000 in your care? If you say yes, then you have to declare how much it is for. And they're going to ask you, what do you want to use it for? So this lady now will lose all the money. Not only lose the money, she will go to jail for failing to declare the currency she has with her. So please, honesty is key when you are traveling. Dishonesty is why many of our people today end up having problem either abroad with their documents, with their staying abroad, and so many other things that has affected their lives. Honesty is very key. Slow and steady, you will get to a stage in life that things will become comfortable for you. But if you jeopardize the opportunity from the beginning, you will get stuck along the way. It's just like people who want to travel and they lie or put wrong information in their application. And by the time you want to correct it, it becomes a huge problem for you, and it will stand against you proceeding forward. Okay, so I just remember this when I saw this. I said, I've been wanting to talk about this. So have you ever experienced this? Please tell us in the comment section. Have you ever been in a situation whereby they ask you, how much do you carry? What do you have? What do you want to use it for? Or when you travel, you are always very careful. Like I know some people are always careful when they are traveling. They don't carry much. They will transfer and they will never collect money from anybody. I think the mistake I made, because I would have gotten into problem because of that money. I shouldn't have collected the money because I was at the airport in New York on that day for almost 3 hours. So thank you for watching. Please, I would like to read from you. What do you think about this?